Okay, I again have to start because I have forgot to start a recording. So yeah, recording is started now. So good morning, students. This is a first class of rural water supply and on-site sanitation system, and it is under professional elective 3. Fine. So I hope you already got your syllabus. Okay, syllabus is very simple, and it is kind of a theoretical subject. Only you have to understand the thing that we are going to share with us. Fine. And just like that only, there is no mathematical equation. Okay, so I can say it's a kind of a very simple and easy subject to understand, and you all familiar with the issue that we're going to discuss in coming classes under this subject. Okay, so as I already told you, this real water supply and on-site sanitation, this subject mainly deals with uh, pure and adequate or sufficient water supply in the rural areas. Okay, in the first part, we are going to discuss about what is the importance of dealing with this topic. That means what is the importance of water in human life. Okay, then we are going to discuss about what is the importance of drinking water in human life. Like, okay, then we're going to discuss about some issue um, related to supply of water in rural areas, especially. Okay, and how to solve that particular issue. Fine. Then if I come to that on-site sanitation system, mainly sanitation system deals with what? Our human excreta management. Okay. So basically this problem is mainly raised in rural areas. Okay. And it's create unhygienic uh, situation and it cause a bad impact on the environment. Okay. So mainly we're strictly concentrate on on-site sanitation rather than off-site sanitation. Fine. So we are also going to discuss about what is on-site sanitation and what is off-site sanitation. But basically, we are going to discuss about on-site sanitation. That means at the instant only we can uh, solve the issue related to human excreta or other excreta. Fine. About waste management also, I think you have got some idea about this particular topic like water supply or water treatment and wastewater treatment in fifth semester. Okay. Anyway, we are going to discuss some part of that particular subject again here. So everything is needed here. Okay. Fine. So wait a second. I'm just coming. Okay. So we're going to start the class. So it's since it's a plus first class anyway, but we have to jump to the basic syllabus. Fine. So we are going to discuss some issue. You can say it's an introduction to this particular syllabus. Fine. So please listen carefully what I'm going to discuss with you right now. Okay. So can you hear me? Am I audible?
Sir.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. So basically, you know that no life can exist without water. Okay. As it is, what is? It's a very prime component of life. Okay, or you can say elixir of life. Similarly, air, water, food, shelter are all essential items for any living being in the um, in our world or for everyone. Okay, so like what if I want to explain all these components, so there's without air one cannot live even for a minute. Okay, so next to air, the important thing is water, as well as the water which attains paramount importance for any living being. It is the most available uh, as a free gift to the mankind. Okay, water is available, but it's kind of very. It occupies about 17% of Earth's surface, and it is an essential element of the survival of human life on Earth. Okay, you can also get. You also know that how much percent of drinking water is available in world. Okay, in Earth. Sorry. So it's kind of a 3% or 7% like it. Okay, you can find out. So it's kind of a homework to you. You find out, go to Google, find out of total percentage of water available in the earth, what is the actual, or what is the rough percentage of available drinking water. Okay, the drinking water, fine. So it's very less. So it's very serious problem for us also, and nowadays it's going on decreasing also. Fine. So it just try to find out. Okay. So let's discuss about some importance of safe drink water supply system. Why we need a safe water supply system. Okay. Since we are dealing with rural areas, but right now we are going to discuss in a broad way. Okay. So if I go give you some point, let me first share the screen. Wait. Where to share? Yeah. Can you see the screen? So if I say, so what is the importance of safe water system? So there will become like water is a basic need for every human being. So it will be the first point. So water is a very basic need for every human being. Like, okay. Next, water constitute one of the important physical environments of man, or you can say environment of any human being. Safe water is one of the most important needs in public health in developing countries in the 21st century. That means in this nowadays, the water supply, especially safe water systems, is very important for a public health. Okay, in terms of public health development, fine. And also, water is a good carrier of diseases and germs. Okay, that's why we have to concentrate on this term, safe. We need to provide not water. We need to provide a safe water system. Okay, so that water should not come in contact with other disease creating germs or bacteria. Fine. So for that we need to go for treatment and proper distribution of water to that particular area. Okay. So these are the four you know points we're going to discuss in the class. Fine. Okay. Let me first close the sharing. Where to go? Oh yeah. Okay. So listen carefully. So if I say importance of say water supply system, so first point we raise what? Water is basic need for every human being. Okay. So most of the world population still does not have a centralized water system or water supply with a connection to individual household. So it is a very big and major problem nowadays, even in India. Okay, right now it's slowly is developing anyway, but the most of the world population still does not have a centralized water supply. Centralized means it's a control from a one center point. Okay, centralized water supply to each individual household. Okay, so according to WHO, that is World Health Organization, according to WHO, roughly 2.4 billion, sorry, 2.4 billion of world's population does not have access to an improved sanitation facility, and about 1.1 billion people does not have access to safe drinking water. So it's very important data or statement proposed, released by WHO. Okay, that means 2.4 billion people doesn't have access to improved sanitation system. That means I already told you about definition of sanitation. So doesn't have any doesn't connected to improved sanitation system, and 1.1 billion people doesn't have access to drinking water, safe drinking water. Okay, so the provision of safe and adequate drinking water to the growing urban population it's become the major challenging task for any state or any country. Okay, that means since the urbanization is growing, population is growing, even in the rural areas, the growing populations also become a major impact on uh, safe drinking water supply connectivity. Okay, so this is a major problem, the population. So next one we have mentioned that water constitutes one of the important physical environments for human life. Okay, and it has a direct bearing on the health and hygiene of mankind. Okay, so safe water supply is directly connected with a good health and hygienic condition of a mankind, or you can say environment. Okay, so there is no denying the fact that the contamination of water leads to numerous health hazards. Okay, you also know, you already got in fifth semester that if the water is contaminant means if it contain disease creating bacteria, okay, or foreign matter, okay, it leads to a numerous health hazard. That means it make problem health issue. So water is precious to man, and therefore WHO referred to um, control of water supply to ensure that they are pure and wholesome as one of the primary objects of environmental sanitation. So WHO, the World Health Organization, have also taken this issue very seriously, and it's a issue which is present in every country. You can say in the world, in most of the country, you can say. Fine. So third point we have raised that safe water is one of the most important need in public health in developing country in 21st century. Okay, so basically in the year 2005, in the year 2005, it's you can say it is a remarkable year where um, it is a beginning of there is a beginning of international decade for action, water for life. Okay, by WHO itself. Okay, water for life in 2005 they have begun this uh, statement. Fine. And renewed. Um, the year 2005 marked the beginning of the International Decade for Action, Water for Life, and renewed effort to achieve the Millennium Development Goal, in short MDG. Okay, the Millennium Development Goal to reduce by half the proportion of the world's population without sustainable access to safe drinking water and sanitation by 2015. That means in 2005 it was this target was you can say this was pre-decided that up to 2015 half of the population is going to um, lag behind by a sustainable access to safe drinking water and sanitation. So it's a very major issue. So they have estimated, or they are have a fear that up in 2005 I'm talking about, they have think that up it's if the scenario is going like that up to 2015, the half of the population of the world is going to left behind from a pure safe drinking water and sanitation by 2050. Okay? So for that it become a very serious issue worldwide. Fine. So WHO, or you can say the UNICEF joint monitoring program. Okay, WHO and UNICEF have joined together and have launched a one program for water supply and sanitation. And what is the name of the program? JMP. It's also known as Joint Monitoring Program, JMP. It reports every 2 years on access to drinking water and sanitation worldwide and progress towards related targets under a Millennium Development Goal. Okay, and you can say the name of this program is Millennium Development Goal. So Millennium Development Goal drinking water target, which calls for halving the proportion of population without sustainable access to safe drinking water between 1990 and 2050, and was met in 2010. 5 years ahead of schedule. Okay, that means they have. I'm repeating this same statement again. That the WHO and UNICEF have joined monitoring program, which is also known as JMP, and reports every 2 years on access of drinking water and sanitation worldwide. Fine. And the progress towards related target under this particular program, that is Millennium Development Program. Every 2 years, they give report on this particular um, issue. Fine. Issue means the water supply and sanitation. So the Millennium Development Goal, that is GMD, uh, as per this report, okay. So as per this report, the population is going to the half of the population is going to left behind from water supply, safe water supply before 2015. That means in 2010, 5 years ahead of the schedule. Fine. So it's a kind of a become a growing or serious issue in coming years. Fine. So that's why this topic, that is water supply and sanitation, has become very serious issue in every country, even in India. Fine. So next point that I'm going to raise here, that water also carries a diseases germs. You also know this term. Fine. So if water is not made safe against diseases germs, it may become responsible for so many diseases and epidemics. You also know these things. So what kind of diseases may be there because of the contaminated water? Diseases like typhoid, cholera, okay, diarrhea, okay, dysentery, etc. So they are the direct cause of defective water supply. Okay. Also, water is a very good solvent. If water contains excessive amount of minerals, okay, or other dissolved substance, it will again cause so many difficulties to the public. Therefore, water which is used by the public should be wholesome or of good quality and must be free from diseases producing bacteria, okay, other poisonous substances, and excessive amount of minerals and organic matter also. Therefore, it is very important that water works must remove all the impurities and bacteria from water and make it wholesome. That means before supplying a water to a particular area or a particular household, you must ensure that the water is of sufficient quality. That means it should not contain any diseases producing bacteria. That means it must be free from diseases producing bacteria. It should not contain any poisonous substance. Okay, and it should not also contain excessive mineral or organic matter. Okay, so it will be kind of a part of a water treatment. Okay, we are also going to discuss some physical or chemical or biological characteristic of water. Okay, you already got in the fifth semester, but still we're going to revise the particular topic again. Fine. So basically, water is, water is a good carrier of disease germs, and we should remove, or we should be make the water free from that particular disease creating bacteria. Okay. Okay. So the issue of potable water has been attracting attention to the government and the international agencies. The United Nations initiate the water sector at a global level. Okay, in 1977, basically. Okay, and what is in the particular conference of International Drinking Water and Sanitation Decade Program. Okay, so it take a resolution. The United Nations had take regulation um, for safe drinking water by 2000, the year 2000. Okay, so there are some kind of a, you can say, the background of the scheme or the steps taken by the ministry, or you can say the government, in a national or international level. Fine. Like second. Okay, if I say in India, what are the program that we have or we had in the past history? So the Rajiv Gandhi National Drinking Water Mission. Okay, so under it is a Ministry of Rural Development has been implementing the program of portable water supply to the population in rural areas. Okay, you can check in Google. Okay, Rajiv Gandhi National Drinking Water Mission. When it was started, what is the object of this mission? So you can find out in Google. Okay, what is the name? I'm repeating: Rajiv Gandhi National Drinking Water Mission. Okay, so thus there is a great need for the improvement in the provision of drinking water, being a basic amenity, and it deserves the highest priority in the development effort of most of the countries which have large gap between demand of water and actual availability. Fine. So basically, the main idea of this class to give you an idea, give you an no, awareness about the um, importance of water, or importance of water in for every human life, and next second, and the issue related to water supply, especially in case of rural areas. So basically, I'm concluding my class. So basically, what is the main problem is that, so the water is a good carrier of diseases or disease carrying germs. It can mix with any diseases at any time. Okay, so you have to ensure that whatever water is going in the particular area, it must be free from any diseases. Okay, again, the water demand is also rising since the population is growing. Okay, there is a mushroom growth of population even in rural and urban areas. Okay, and it is an unplanned grown population. So to supply water, to satisfy each and every household with the pure water facility, it's a challenging task. Okay, so even along with that, a good sanitation system is also very important and a very burning issue nowadays. Since we are, as per the government of India is also giving the slogan of Swachh Bharat Abhijan, so it is also come under Swachh Bharat Abhijan. So we have to make our environment clean so that it will be. Next second, something is happening here. So that the environment will be free from any diseases. Fine. So yes, this is all about today class. So in next coming classes, we are also going to discuss about some basic or source of water, the natural source of water. That means from where we can get water. especially we are concerning connected with rural areas. Okay, then we are going to discuss some physical property of water. Then we're going to discuss about some how to collect the water, how to distribute the water to the rural areas. Okay, after that we're going to jump to the sanitation program. Okay, how to go for on-site sanitation, what is the how to go for reducing the um, you know uh, this no quality, how to improve the quality of that extractor before disposing in a particular disposal point. These things all comprises in this syllabus. Okay, so whatever I have told you till now, don't worry, I'm going to share the notes with you. Okay, it is already uploaded in the student portal. If you need, I can also give the PDF to it in that particular WhatsApp group, so you can go through that notes. Okay, it's all in that particular notes. Fine. So this is all about for today class. Now I'm going to take your attendance. Fine. So I'll start from section A, then we'll go for section B. Fine. And if I miss someone, raise your name or you can speak up. Okay. Wait. And when I ask anyone name, please switch on your video. What is the date today? 20. Okay. Switch on your video. Okay, everyone. Okay. Roll number 7. Kejavito. Are you there? Roll number 7. Roll number 11. Sanin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Switch on your video. Everyone switch on your video. Kejavito, roll number 7. Are you there? Roll number 11.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, एक second. Okay, roll number 7, roll number 11, you can leave the class. Roll number 17. Nagaito. Roll number 17. Are you there? Roll number 17. Roll number 19.
Yes,
19.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, 19 you can leave. 21. 21. Roll number 21. Not there. 23.